Hello everyone, myself Mansi Asija and I'm working with LEXIS and Company. And my today's topic is judicial and extrajudicial confession. According to you, what is judicial confession and what is extrajudicial confession? It does not really make any difference. The only difference between a judicial and extrajudicial confession is that the former is recorded by a magistrate with all the formalities provided by Section 164 CRPC in order to facilitate ascertainment of the confession having been given voluntarily. The aid of these formalities and the evidence of the magistrate are available in the case of an extrajudicial confession. If it could otherwise be ascertained, then the extrajudicial confession has been made voluntarily and it was true, its probative value would be the same as that of a confession duly recorded under section 164 of CRPC. When an extrajudicial confession is found to be both true and voluntary, there would, strictly speaking, be no bar to the conviction on the basis of that confession alone, even though it was retracted by the accused subsequently. In extrajudicial confession, the words uttered by accused should be proved. It is not safe to rely upon impression, mere journal statement that the accused confessed is sufficient. Finally, the evidence of oral extrajudicial confession is undoubtedly a very weak piece of evidence, and it would be dangerous to convict a person solely on its basis, but it can be taken into consideration along with other evidence. It is not the law, remember it, it is not the law that extrajudicial confession cannot be accepted and acted upon, or that they are to be classed under some inferior category of admission or confession, where they are made voluntarily by the accused immediately after the crime. Two strangers visiting the accused with every token of truthfulness and repentance, even if momentary, the court would definitely be justified in accepting and acting upon such confessional statements. Extrajudicial confession must be accepted and acted upon as a whole. It is not permissible for the court acting upon the evidence to do so only with regard to a part and confession and to reject some part of it because the accused may not be able to offer further proof. It is the duty of the court to scrutinize the evidence and circumstances carefully in order to ascertain whether the confession was voluntarily made. If the court feels that it is impossible to hold on the basis of that circumstances alone, that it may come a conclusion that a confession was not freely made. What is the value of extrajudicial confession? An extrajudicial confession, if voluntarily, can be relied upon by the court, along with other evidence, is convicting to the accused that it is impossible to hold on the value of the evidence as to the confession, just like any other evidence, depends upon the veracity of the witness to whom it is made. It is for the court, having regard to the credibility of the witness and his capacity to understand the language in which the accused made the confession, to assent that the evidence or not. Usually, and as matter of caution, courts require some material corroboration to an extrajudicial confession statement, corroboration which connects the accused person with the crime in question. It's Thank you. This is the difference between the judicial and judicial confession. This is the this is important in the evidence. This is the main part of the evidence, and thank you for watching this video, and please like this video and subscribe this channel. Thank you.